Greetings, Inquisitors. I'm pleased you found this live stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. I've got my Mando cup again, full of very slightly watermelon flavored drink. Oh, nice. Oh. So Darth Vader asked me what's up, so I answered what's up in chat. So people are having a laugh over my engineering. My wonderful engineering. Joey says, is this science class? Could be science class. Just memorize that line. And then when somebody says, what's up? You just quote it back to them, you know. Up is the direction directly away from the center of mass of the object you're located in a vector perpendicular to the surface area. And they'll just look at you like, whatever, dude. Like, and just walk away. Answered the question. Nick says, my study days are over. As long as there's no test, I'm cool with science class. So, you guys will probably pick up on this number from time to time. Like whenever I need a big number. Oh. Nope. It didn't come through right. So whenever I need a big number, I use the number 122,603. So I'm going to start off with story time. Just because I think it's kind of funny that one of my first jobs out of college, I was asked to figure out the amount of airflow in a building ventilation fan. And this thing was 8 foot tall, a 10 foot wide cage fan, just massive, massive fan. So I did what you might expect and went and got the spec book, and they have a velocity curve in there for the air and the flow rate and all that stuff. So I just calculated the static head pressure and cross-referenced in that chart. And I told my boss, you know, it's about this. Well, I answered the question like, I don't know, an hour after he asked it. And he wasn't satisfied with that. He said, no, I don't want a theoretical answer. I want a real answer. I want the actual airflow measured that's going through this fan. So that's complicated because you have to get instrument called an anemometer that you can stick into the duct and measure the velocity of the air, and it's not the same through the whole duct, so you have to do like a cross section and measure all this stuff and then do a very complex calculation. So I thought, well, whatever. So I was working on that, and when I worked at that place, we used to play euchre at lunch. So we just sit down for a half-hour card game and eat our lunch and go back to work. And we're sitting there playing euchre like a couple days later, and one of the other engineers was kind of laughing at me. He's like, hey, did you finish your fan assignment yet? And I said, no, I'm still working on it. I just got the equipment and did some measurements and make the calculations. And he's laughing at me. And it's many years later that I understand that this was kind of a hazing thing. It was kind of a joke and kind of a test to see, what kind of engineering skills I actually had. But so I was like, yeah, it's a lot of air. And this other engineer said, well, why don't you tell the boss that? Just tell him it's a crap load, right? And I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, whatever. So I calculated out the amount of airflow going through this fan, and it's 122,603 cubic feet per minute of air that was going into the building. So very early on in my life, very early in my career, I identified the exact number for a crap load, and I just remembered it. So to this day, whenever somebody says, how much would that take, and I'm like, about 122,603. So it's just I guess it's another dad joke, but it stuck with me. So there you go. What's your favorite number? 122,603. Darth Vader says, we told a new guy at our shop to get the air pressure of a forklift tire. Yeah, exactly. He didn't know it was solid rubber tire with no air pressure, and he spent 3 hours outside. Yeah. Our high school shop teacher did that to a kid one time. He was just being super annoying, and after a while, he had enough of this kid like asking stupid questions, and he sent him upstairs to the chemistry teacher to go get the board stretcher. And the kid's like, board stretcher? And apparently the teachers had this worked out, and they just played this joke on some person every now and then. So he went up to the chemistry teacher and asked for the board stretcher, and he said, no, the calculus teacher has it. You know, he had it. I gave it to him. So he goes over to the calculus teacher and asks, and he sends him down to the band teacher. And this guy's running around for like a half hour trying to find a board stretcher before somebody finally tells him, yeah, it's just a dumb joke. Go back to class. All right. Are we going to get a full Conquest stream? Not today. We didn't start a Conquest today, did we? If we did, I didn't see it. Is Conquest back on? No. Oh, phew. I was thinking there for a second that I was just going crazy or something. I would love there for there to be a Conquest. Next Conquest, I think I get my cat, right? So quite excited for the next Conquest to come up. Loquitur, did you see Arnold's SLKR Rush account get owned last GAC? It felt good to see an account like yours wreck him. No, I didn't see that. Yeah. But you can listen to Arnold. He says very clear. He's very clear about it. He doesn't care what people think, that you should build the characters that you want to build and build what you like, build what you have fun with. So if he has fun doing an SLKR rush, then I'm not going to judge him. You know, he's doing what he loves to do, and people are watching. But yeah, I mean, in Grand Arena, we can expect that a more balanced account will do better. And, you know, when I looked at that Gladiator path, it really doesn't take much. It really doesn't take that much time or resources. It's about, let's say, delays your SLKR by about 3 months to get both Revens. It's really not that much because you're waiting on the finalizer anyway. So when I look at that, I'm like, man, it's good to build the Geos, build up the Phoenix, get a few of those teams going in the background, and then build your SLKR on top of that. Then you can do both. You can have your SLKR and win Grand Arena too. Brick Teeny says I'm going for SLKR. That's good. He says it was bad, actually. Oh, man. Cannot wait for next Conquest reward. Bring on the 7-star cat. Nice. He won't stick with that free-to-play account? Probably not. I mean, we'll see. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I think he's playing 3 accounts now. Man, I don't know how you can try to keep up with 3 accounts. Building the second account is really... I am shocked at how much extra time it takes compared to just one. To be fair, he probably isn't doing a rush because he really wants to. I reckon he's doing it for the entertainment. Joseph, I think Arnold's doing it because he truly believes that that's the right advice for a new player. Just walk into the game and build the best character. You know, don't stop off anywhere. Just go straight for the best thing in the game. Why wouldn't you? I think that's what he truly believes. Yeah. It's his full-time job. Yo, that's a good point. That's a good point, Midge. I mean, really, he is doing 3 accounts, but that's what he is doing for a career right now as a streamer. Didn't his second account get banned last year? No, well, he had an account that was gifted to him that was like some crazy Kraken account from overseas, but then they found out that that account had received crystals on one of these... So, public service announcement, for anybody who doesn't know, there are occasionally things that you can find that will say half-price crystals in this game, half-price currency in this game, you know, whatever. and you click those advertisements and you go there and the guy will say, you know, for $50, we can get you $100 worth of crystals. And you think it's a good deal and you click it and you give him $50 and moments later, $100 worth of crystals show up in your account. And it's nice, right? It's a good deal. But what people don't seem to comprehend is that whoever you're paying the $50, you give them your clean $50 and they take a stolen credit card and they put $100 worth of crystals onto a stolen credit card, and that's how they bought your $100 worth of crystals. They didn't get those crystals in the game. They're not affiliated with the game at all. They used a stolen credit card number, a pirated number, to get you those crystals. And it's my understanding that they had evidence that that account Arnold had purchased pirated crystals, and that's why that account got banned. It had nothing to do with, like, it was given to him and it's against terms of service to trade accounts and all that stuff. They were apparently already investigating that account for buying those crystals. I guess. Again, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the details. I just vaguely heard about it at some point. Maybe somebody else in the chat knows. He does like 5 accounts if you include the other games he does. Yeah, that's true. Is he doing Marvel Strike Force and stuff? Arnold is a great content creator. He does what the community needs, and that's fun, entertaining, showing us new characters and wailing on them. Yeah, absolutely, Vader. I have a lot of respect for Arnold. Don't get me wrong. I think his, you know, straight to Galactic Legend advice is probably not good advice for most new players that are new to the game. It's great advice for an alt account for somebody who's already played the game and wants to do an alt, but I do respect the guy, and just, you know, just like the Grandmaster Kenobi thing, I watched his live stream with him unlocking Kenobi, and, you know, spending a whole lot of time getting the ultimate and then playing like 30 games in a row where he refused to press the ultimate button, just driving people crazy. That was cracking me up, man. I was laughing at that. Yeah. The amount of money you can make from streaming is busted, but you really have to have a following before you start. Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, you know, for all the people that watch my account, I can tell you right now, the income is not lucrative. It's, you know, it's, I like helping people and it's fun. Otherwise, I certainly wouldn't be doing it for the amount of money that I'm making. That's for sure. I thought the account got banned because of account sharing. Never read anything about the crystals, but understandable then. Darth Vader says, can't get a following if you don't start somewhere. Yeah, that's definitely true, Vader. Gotta start somewhere. Joseph says, Arnold's a great YouTuber and his videos are what inspired me to start playing the game. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I think he does Marvel Strike Force and DSA, probably DC too. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's crazy that he makes so much money off of Swigo that he'll do Law by Day for free. Yeah, that's awesome. If he can do some pro bono stuff while he's doing his channel, that's a really cool way of giving back. Very cool. Okay, so in the title I said daily gameplay, and some people have requested just like play your account, like show us how you play. So I figured I would do that today for both of my accounts, and we'll just kind of go wacky with it, and you guys can see for better or for worse. So what I do, I don't play my main part of my account on my reset. I play it on guild reset. If you don't play your refreshes consistently at the same time every day, that's the risk, is that on your tickets, you know, if let's say you do it right before the guild reset one day and right after the guild reset the next day, you won't get your tickets, and then you'll be struggling to earn your 600. So if I do my daily stuff right after the guild reset, you can see I've got 0 out of 600 tickets, so now I know all the refreshes that I do, everything is going to be for today's 600 raid tickets. You also want to check here. I understand that like every Thursday is daily challenges, but I can never keep it all straight. So I always come in here before I do my account activities and I check and make sure I know what the challenges are. Now, for anybody who hasn't done this, you can actually do this the other way around. My reset happens before the guild reset. So tomorrow, I can come in here after my account reset, but before the guild reset, and you can get another 10 daily challenges done. 7 regular, or 8 regular, and 2 fleet. So you can actually get 20 challenges, 1 today and 1 after your account reset tomorrow. So I'll do that after my account reset tomorrow. I'll do my daily challenges, stack myself up to 20, and everybody who gets 20 will get the #1 spot and get the payout. So that's always good. So we know what that is. And then I just kind of go right to left, opposite of what you would think. Don't know why that is, but we'll just sim out these shipbuilding materials. And then I go into fleet, and in fleet we're doing Enfys Nest. And we just farm up Enfys Nest. And we're farming, clicked the wrong button. We're farming Grief Karga. And the Y-Wing out of here. Every one of these pilotless ships is worth farming, so we really like that Grief Karga gives us that ship as well. And then I'm building Darth Sion because he's a good tank. I want Triumvirate. I'll need him someday. So he's just another character that I'm using my fleet currency on. Alright, let's catch up on chat. It's crazy. Let's see. Marvel Strike Force. Isn't $5 a video like $122,600, $3 a year? Yeah, nice. Arnold is great at what he does. I watch him daily. However, he's over the top and his gameplay doesn't really represent what most people face in the game. Yeah, that's what I've heard from a lot of people that say they like my content because it's where they're at in the game. And Arnold's obviously a lot further along than most of us. But a lot of people are where he's at. So, you know, his gameplay is relevant to everybody who's been playing from the start. That's got everything. Grandma Mod says, "I wish you got $5 a video." Hey, if I got $122,603 a year from YouTube, Grandma Mod would just spend it. Let me tell you what. She can spend money faster than I can make it. That's for sure. Mark says, "I love your videos." Cool, thanks. I finished Grief in a week. Oh man. Do you still recommend Malevolence following Techno Union path? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Mooseman, Loquitur is the best YouTube stream. That's cool. Is that 2 versus 5 sim tickets proven? I don't know. It's a superstition that people have. Okay, so let me just say this. So I started playing the game like a year and a half ago, and I researched because sometimes in these games there's code that figures out mass things, right? I don't know a better way to put it. So there's some code that figures out what you get when you click Sims. And I read something somewhere that said that simming 2 at a time, statistically, the way the code is written, gave some kind of advantage from rounding. So I do 2 sims at a time. Now, is that real? I don't know. If it is, I'm getting some very slight advantage on my statistics. If it's not, I'm doing the same thing that I would do anyway, except getting more rewards for it. I don't think it works on mods. I think that, you know, just for character shards and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the deal. I mean, does it give you something? I don't know. Doesn't hurt. Makes it take a few seconds longer. Let's see, what do we got over here? We got Piet we're farming. So yeah, worst case, I don't think it can hurt you. It might help. And it certainly can't hurt. Okay, we're getting close on Piet. We've got 85 of 100 on him now. Alright, let's go for that Hound's Tooth. Get in here, farm that Hound's Tooth, click over or refresh. I always sim 2 then 3, says Moose Man. I do 2, 2, and 1. 2 and 3, 2, 2, 1. Queel. Zero Toll says, I read about the code thing too, just wanted to see if the Loquitur account also saw the same holocron. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. And again, I'm not saying it works, because the truth is I don't know the code. I can't guess how it's written. I'm not a programmer. I'm not good at that kind of stuff, so. Not good at that kind of stuff. In college, I had a guy that used to do homework together for me, and I helped him with all of his chemistry stuff, and he helped me with all my programming stuff, and we were a pretty good team together. So that's what you got to do in this life. You got to find people who have a complementary skill set and then get it done. Nest is close. We need to get Nest going. We're almost at 230 shards, and when we're on the last 100, that's when we start to build her. So I'll probably pop her this weekend and get her going. I do want 3PO and Chewie as well, so if I have any energy left over here, we're going to go ahead and sim out some of these guys. Alrighty. And then let's see. If I have any energy left, we go up here. We're working on the Dooku. We got one more of these to go. Alright. I'll just throw all the energy here. Oh, that was 3 sim. Alright, we got one. One of those. And then we need 46 of these still. And we've got... yeah. I'll save the crystals for now. Save those crystals. Might need them for something else later. I got like, what, 1,000? Yeah, 1,100 crystals. Okay, in here on the challenges. I am so glad that they allow us to sim these now, man. It was so annoying having to wait between the, you know, just a few seconds for them to refresh. It was pretty annoying. Alright, and then we just get all of our stuff here. Now, I won't do the arena stuff right now because it's not my payout. So my payout is a long way away, and I'll complete all the quests. And then tomorrow around my payout time when I climb, I'll climb up and I will get that. Okay, so here in the guild store, we've got 1,100, and I'm pretty good on the Mark V droid callers right here. I've got 194 of them, but you know, if I do this, I can pop myself up over 200, and then I don't have to buy them again for a while. 260 left. I could buy these, but I'm not going to. I'll just save my coins here and wait for the next time around. 1,400 here. Just convert, and I buy ships, and again, if you buy characters, it's 150. If you buy ships, it's 152. So I'm not going to spend this 600. I'm going to save it till I can buy another ship to convert. We'll take a look at these. It's worth looking at these. Once you get money in the bank, you can see I got 32 million here, and this might actually be worth buying. Nope. Okay, it's got offense here on the main stat, which is good. It's got speed down here, but it's got 3 defensive stats. If it had 5 speed or crit chance, I'd probably buy it, or flat offense or something. That's like 1 stat away from me buying it. But I pretty much only buy things that are very high synergy. This has 2 flat stats, so we're not going to buy that. This one doesn't have speed. So I'm pretty picky. The mod has to be really good in this store before I'm going to buy it. The entire time I've had the Loquitur account, I've probably bought maybe 5 mods out of this store so far. I don't even look at it. Like for the first 6 months, I didn't even look at that store. because I just can't afford it. You don't have enough credits. You're constantly burning through your credits on everything else that you want to do. So we got the computers over here, 280, 140. All right, we'll just buy some of them. Over here in shards, convert that. This is good. Stock up on some more med packs. And then there's 50 cost over here, but it's not something we want. So that finishes us up in the shops. Alright, let's see how we did for our quests. That should be everything but the arenas. Alright, and then we finish out squad and fleet tomorrow. And finish out our daily quests. And if we go into objectives, we should have no problem with our 600 tickets. 534 tickets already. So sometime tomorrow when I spend my free energy in the morning, I'll be at 600. And I will have met my commitment for the day. No problem. Alright, rank number 3 from yesterday. That's good. Alright, I got a cool thing going on. There's a guy in the arena shard. Alright. We may be able to arrange another online GAC fight. Maybe with my opponent next week. So that would be pretty cool. Alright, let's catch up on chat. Oh, we're talking about bounty hunters over in chat. That's cool. Team to beat Chewie. Why don't you multi-sim everything at once? We already talked about that. Let's see. The multi-sim. Been looking forward to the update video. Yeah, with Father's Day, I couldn't get to the update video. Yeah. So I spent a lot of time with my family this weekend, so I didn't get the update video done. Hey, Darth Loquitur, I'm following you in your beginner's guide, but before I was working on Bosk for fleet as well as Django and Boba. Should I bother adding Grief and Mando to finish a bounty hunter team or come back to it later? If you want to do what I did, there's a fun little thing that you can do with bounty hunters. You can build a Queel, and I think Queel is better for your bounty hunter team than any bounty hunter you can put in here. If you're willing to put a Zeta on Frontier Wisdom, he will share 40% of all of his stats with all of your other bounty hunters because they're scoundrels. So putting him on the team makes 4 characters 40% better, whereas if you put another bounty in here, you'd have to make 5 characters 40% better. And so this is a way to make this team punch up a lot without having to invest in another bounty hunter. I do like Grief, and I do like Zam Wessel, simply because you can build her. You don't have to build her up very good, but build her up just enough that you can get her leadership going. If you want to complete the detonator feat in Conquest with her, she's an easy way to do the bounty hunter quest in Conquest. So if you're like, I've got Boba, Django, and Bosk, and I want to build a bounty hunter team, simplest thing in the world to do: build a Zam Wessel and a Queel, and just make a team out of that, and you can add other bounty hunters later. If you want to go for Chewie, I mean, obviously you can't put Queel in the Chewie mission. All right, there it is. I don't know if you guys hear that in the background. I don't know if you guys hear that, but there's some crazy noise going on in the background right now. So in the title it says balloon noises. I got balloons for Father's Day, and one of them says "You're out of this world." My daughter was playing with it, tore the string off, and the ceiling in this room is quite high, so the balloon is up in the ceiling, and I'd have to have a ladder to go get it. But there's no string on me to pull it down. Every time the ventilation in this room kicks on, the balloon goes scooting all over the ceiling back and forth, and it just keeps making these awful sounds of a balloon scraping across the ceiling. So I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's driving me crazy. All right. So that's the bounty hunter thing. And again, the Queel thing is just, Queel is a really good character, and he helps the bounty hunter team. You can do other things with him later. It's sort of like a zero risk investment. Like, he's going to pay off someday. All right. Hey, Loquitur, unlocked fleets yesterday and was able to snag first place in fleet today. I want to use my winnings to say competitive in fleet. What do you suggest? I'm free to play. I suggest, you know, just keep pouring it into your fleet offense. You know, like you saw, I relicked Spy on this account just for fleet, right? So here's this relic Geo Spy because I'm using the Geo fleet, and that gives me enough offensive firepower to get through for a long time. And if you're building Malevolence, then that Spy goes with the Malevolence. It's not any kind of waste. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And people have asked me questions about, you know, where should I spend my refreshes in Cantina, etc. And it's kind of like, are you first in fleet? Can you take top 5 in fleet? As long as you can take top 5 in fleet, you're good. Spend it on whatever you like. If you get pushed out of fleet top 5, you should be spending all of your resources on pilots and ships trying to get back to top 5. That's just kind of like a binary decision. If top 5, then something else. If not top 5, then pilots. Shouldn't you mod Queel for offense or durability for stat sharing? Mod Queel for speed. So what you want Queel to do is go first. You want him to give turn meter to the rest of your bounty hunters, and then they all go first, right? Because the Queel AI will pick. I'm using bounty hunters a lot on defense, so that's why I talk about the AI. But the AI is going to pick, I have spoken first, whether people need the healing or not. Okay? So if you make him fast, this goes off. All your Scoundrels gain 25% turn meter plus a buff. The Scoundrels gain critical chance and critical damage and defense penetration. So this is not to be underestimated as a buff, right? He goes first, he buffs, gives them these buffs and 25% turn meter, and then they all go and they do a lot of damage. So that's the gimmick with Queel. You want to make him fast. Now my Queel is 232, so he's not super speedy yet, but yeah, that's the idea, is to make him to go faster than the opposing team, so that your whole bounty hunter team is super fast, and then just put it on defense, and if they don't go faster than Queel, they get blown up. Boom, done. So yeah, I think it's more important to mod Queel for speed than to try to maximize his offense and health and all that for the stat sharing stuff. Okay, right. What else? Let's see. Queel gets slotted into a Bando team when you unlock him. Yeah, I would not recommend for any player under 4 million to be working on Beskar Mando. I think that's it's sort of a team that people can chase at higher galactic power when there's not better things to do. And again, eventually he becomes the next good character. If you're like, well, should I do Jedi Training Rey or Beskar? Well, you should do Beskar, and you'll already have the Queel built. So yeah, and then he can go over there. What is the consensus around getting both Get 2 fleet to 5-star and then getting one of them to 7? So, okay, let me see. Get 2 at 5 stars is more for GAC focused, and 5 stars is arena and TB viability. Yeah, Darth Vader, exactly right. Queel's good in a Scoundrel team for now and goes elsewhere once you unlock Beskar Mando. Perfect. That's the way to say it. So yeah, what I would say, if you're a newer player, okay, so I as Darth Loquitur am a newer player, and I did put a lot of focus on buying this Negotiator, and I have it, and I'm going to build it all the way to 7 stars, because this is my primary capital ship, and I'm going to use that in my climb every day over here in Fleet Arena. So, you know, that's how I get number 1, is with my Negotiator, so I'm going to keep building it all the way to 7 stars. As Aleura, on my main account, for anybody who doesn't know, I actually use my first order fleet as my main fleet. And because I'm using my first order for my arena climb, then I have the Malevolence at 5 stars here. I've got the Negotiator at 5 stars. And I'm kind of waiting. I'm waiting to see what happens next. So I've got some currency saved up over here. I may get Rolo. In order to go for Jedi Knight Luke, I'll have to get Rebel Officer Leia Organa, so I may have to buy her with this Get To currency. I don't really want to, but I may be forced to. I'm a 29 out of 100. So maybe I'll do that with my currency. Maybe I'll get one of these ships to 7 stars. So I'm just kind of sitting on it right now, trying to figure that out. But, so yeah, to get those ships both unlocked in Grand Arena is a big deal. But if you're using one of them as your main ship for the fleet arena, then I would say finish that ship out to 7 stars before you go back for the other one. All right. Who here likes the new recommended squad page? It's giving me really strange recommendations. It does give weird ones. I've never looked through it that closely. I mean, the recommended. It's just, this is for Revan, Contact Protocol. It just got 2 for me for today, giving me a C-3PO squad. I don't know. It doesn't seem very exciting to me, but who knows? Yeah, it thinks I need to go for Darth Revan next. I think this thing's been talking to Griff. Arva. Been talking to my Dark Council, and I didn't know it. They're setting up my recommendations over here, probably. For someone with less game knowledge, it's a good starting point, says Griff. That's cool. Griff chimes in. The recommendations for Loquitur are on point. It's supposed to have Galactic Legend Rey over there. Very disappointing that it doesn't have GL Rey. It should know better by now. It should be able to sense what I'm working on. Alright, let's get some fleet challenges done over here on the Aleura account. And then over here, I have, you know, what do you get for the guy with everything? Because I think literally I have every node over here farmed out except this one. I believe this is the only ship that I have left to farm out of fleets. Everything else is at max. I'm telling you guys, I did stupid stuff for fleet. Just dumb. I thought I needed every ship in the game. Like I went after every single ship in the game. Look at this. Crazy. Crazy. I don't advise anybody to do that. I don't know why I did that. Still to this day, I don't know why I did that. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Apparently this ship wasn't good enough though. So we didn't get that. But that's kind of my only fleet farm left over here. Alright, let's go back home. Get this Galactic Challenge done. Multi-sim. The day that you finish out your 50 battles and never have to play another Galactic War again, I think is a special day for most people. Special day. All right, we'll do mods with max sims, so as that people don't go crazy. Oh, they're going to my inbox. I'm overloaded. All right, time to sort some mods on the main account. $3.99. Must be a good time to farm up some of these. Oh man, good stuff. Yep, that's my refreshers for the day. And let's see, what are we doing over here? Blue. Yeah, 141 blue. All right. Two at a time, driving you guys crazy. I get this mental image of Vader just like in the background twitching. Don't know why. All right. Come on, get me some blue signal data. We want the blue stuff. We want the blue meth. This is like Blue Sky from Breaking Bad. Any Breaking Bad fans in the channel here? Anybody like that show? I think it was fantastic. All right, let's see. What do we got going on for characters over here? We're farming ships. So let's go in here and grab this node here. Thomas Oliver says amazing show. Nice. Got at least one more fan. Alright, Jedi Consular, go to his ship. That gets me farming this hyena bomber. How close are we on this? 82. Getting close. Getting close. Alright. So that's it. That's all we're farming out of hard nodes for right now, because we've got, we've got all the Rey characters built. And I'm not starting on my next project quite yet. We've got Quill up here that we need to farm these. Breaking Bad is GOAT. Nice, favorite show. I gotta know what you guys think of some of these scenes. Then let's talk about Breaking Bad for a second. So there's a scene where where he goes to Jesse's house. What's that girl's name? Oh my goodness. Jane? Is it Jane? Is Jane her name? I think her name is Jane. But she's dying from a drug overdose, and he can help her, and you see him kind of struggle with it, and then he doesn't help her. And that scene is like, I don't know, that was some serious character building for Walter White, in my opinion, because it's like he's converting from a nice guy to a not nice guy in that scene. I think that's pretty awesome. Fantastic. That brutal scene. Yeah, such a great scene. And the way he played the emotions of that scene too. I mean, I think oh man, Chewie needs a million of those Mark 8 bios. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, let's see what we got here. Farm up some of these stun guns. And then we're just waiting on bios for a year and a half. He only cares about himself. Why would he help her? Everything he did for Jesse was to save his own skin. Yeah, that's exactly it, right? He's doing all this stuff and saying that it's for his family and saying that it's for another reason, but it's because he likes it. It's because he truly enjoys it. First time in his life that he's been, in control and powerful, and he likes it. He doesn't want to give it up. And once he gets started. Great series. I mean, just really great. All right, fleet rewards. Oh, those are my mods. Guild started some raids. Let's go check these raids. Make sure we get joined into them. All right, so for anybody who wanted to see the gameplay, that's pretty much it. That's what we do. We just go through the various areas of the game, do all of our refreshes. We do it right after the guild reset time, so that we get our tickets for the day. We always buy Cassian's U-Wing out of here because for some reason it's a fabulous deal, and you get 5 shards instead of 4 with this purchase. It feeds the shard shop faster than any other purchase you can make out of these shops. For some reason. Need droid collars. We're going to save this for more Mark V droid collars. Just buy ships to feed the shard shop. Feed the shard shop. Take a look, see if there's any mods here. Let's see. Tenacity, protection, health, offense. That's not bad. That's not bad. I got 100 million in the bank. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. No, I didn't want to go to my inbox. Come on. Okay. One bad stat on that mod, it's a defensive mod. It doesn't have tenacity on it, but it can be a speed mod. So it's got 5 speed. I'm willing to take the chance. So in the fleet shop, look at this, guys. I have everything out of the fleet shop. Max, max, max. This Rex Arc 170 is like the only thing that I have left to buy out of the fleet shop. Because, you know, you need every airplane in the game, apparently. Or at least I thought I did. So yeah, we bought a lot. We bought a lot out of the fleet store. Alright, stock up on these. 300 of these. We're always going to need some more of those. So I always buy all my pulse modulators out of this shop. I try to keep an inventory of at least 300 of them. When I have 300, I know that I could make 6 dot mods anytime I want. That's kind of like what I consider to be my bank account over here. Is oh, I'm sorry. It only takes 20 of these, right, to do a 6 dot mod. I'm thinking of the other currency. 6 dot in a mod should only take 20 of those, right? Yeah, it only takes 20 of those. So I got enough for tons of mods over there, but for whatever reason, I think of 300 as kind of like my bank account on that. So that's good. And then I don't I don't buy anything out of this shop. With my main account, you can see I've got 1,000 of those built up for disc changes and more cat shards. All right, let's get those likes going. Let's process through this whole lightsaber screen to remind anybody who's in the channel, in the chat, checking us out, to please hit the like saber so we can get our troopers up and running to full efficiency for this grand arena on Darth Loquitur account. Need that every day, all day. Are those the only 2 ships you don't have? I gotta look. I haven't unlocked Razor Crest yet, so the Razor Crest is something. All right, Spinny Wheel, what are you doing? Let's see. So I've got all these ships. So I still need Ray's Millennium Falcon and the Ebon Hawk finished. They're not finished yet. And then we still have Rex's Arc 170, the BTLB we're farming. The TIE Reaper, I don't know if I'll ever finish that. I got the shuttle down here that's not unlocked, and then I got the Razor Crest. So the shuttle is like the only ship that I didn't like go after for some reason. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, at some point soon I'll have all the ships in the game. This ends up exactly where I tell people not to do, right? It's a relic level character in a ship that's got 47,000 galactic power. And I just, you know, I need to put stars on it and finish it. You know, it's just taking up space. I should probably start farming that out of my, I think that's a light side energy node or something. So I should probably commit to that ship. And then just, you know, have all the ships, I guess. Don't know. Don't know. Maybe it can be my thing. You know, somebody got famous for relicking every female character in the game, I guess. So maybe I could be famous for relicking every ship in the game. That would be a silly thing to be famous for. Activate that Razor Crest. You'll be getting a relic Beskar Mando soon enough with Cat. Yeah. All right, Griff. I'll do it someday. That day is not today. All right. How often should raids be running? I think my guild is a bit slow. It depends on how many tickets people gather every day. So if they gather lots of tickets, the raids run often. If they don't gather lots of tickets, then they don't run. 15 fleet battles with 3 days left to go. They always put this one in right at the end and make it like stinky to try to get. You got to get like 5 wins a day every day to close out that feat. It's kind of annoying. They do it every time though. All right, I think I don't have Wedge or CLS at all, either one. I always do that. Back out. Okay, so let's take a look at the last. We fought Darth Borat here, and this cool guy, cool fight, hard fight. Got down to my last zone here, and got him with the Relic Spy here. Too fast for him, I think. So yeah, we got he got his 3-zone clear against us, but wasn't enough for the victory. He did clear my fleet though. That's saying something. He's pretty much got the best fleet in our fleet arena. He's got Malevolence and I've got Negotiator, and I can barely beat him. His fleet is just nuts. Crazy good. Crazy how much better it is that the AI can beat me like 50% of the time handily. Yep. Alright, the Separatists' Way. Okay, so we've got the galactic power of 1.55. So he's about 250 ahead of me. Chunk of that's in ships and a lot of it's in characters. In his ships, we've got the typical stuff we've come to expect to see. And this Relic Spy. This is like a thing these days. Like somebody said that a Relic Spy was good or something. Like so many people have a Relic Spy now. I don't understand it. Every time I see that, I always think, man, I wonder if they're watching my channel. I wonder if I am influencing people to relic this spy. Don't know. Don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Houndstooth with a Gear 12 Bosk. Gear 12 Geos down here. Got Anakin's ship. Pretty familiar looking. Look at this. Rex's Arc 170 at 7 stars. Zoiks. That's somebody who knew what they were looking for from the very start of the game. They've been farming that on a fleet the whole time. Hyena Bomber over here, 7 stars. BTLB at 5 stars already. Vulture Droid at 5 stars. This guy, yeah, he's making a power grab. Look at this. This is some solid fleet work. Excellent. And I assume that he's going for the Negotiator, right? Because he's got the Executrix, he's got the Endurance. He probably replaces the Endurance with the Negotiator and has this BTLB and these ships and the Rex. I mean, unless you're going Negotiator, you wouldn't build Rex. I wouldn't think. Alright, on the character side, this is interesting because he does have the Relic Alpha and the Relic Spy, but his galactic power he matched up with me in this grand arena because he's got so many characters at Gear 11 and 12. Look at this. He's got Gear 11 and 12 characters for days. Night Sisters, Clones, Imperial Troopers, Jedi, working on both Revans. Ewoks for C-3PO are here. Padme is here. C-3PO is here. I didn't see the Darth Revan, right? So he doesn't have his Sith Empire stuff up and running yet, I don't think. But yeah, this account is just thick through the middle. But only 2 relic characters. So I think to myself that I don't want to underestimate it. I don't want to feel like it's an easy matchup. But I feel like this is kind of a mismatch in terms of power across the 2 accounts. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe he'll show me the error of my ways and just trounce me. That could be too. That could be too. Okay, he's played some. Interesting. Okay. So he didn't fight that team. He did fight in the back. So he fought the Relic Spy and got stopped. I wonder if that means he's done with a 1-zone clear. Oh, zoiks. Okay. That will be interesting if that's the case. Here's a Padme team with a C-3PO and a Kenobi. Here's a defense with Enfys. I didn't even notice he had Enfys Nest. With tenacity. Tons of tenacity. Not so bad. 101. I don't know that that's relevant anyway. I mean, I'm not going to Vader this, right? So he hides in stealth. He's invulnerable. You have to hit Nest. It's super annoying. Super annoying. But yeah, at this power, we can definitely get through this Nest. I mean, if we bring Padme in here, we've got this. They can't do enough damage to our Padme team that we can't heal back, and we can get rid of that. So, I mean, I may just have to Padme that to be safe. And then against the Padme team, probably can Vader it, right? Can we Vader this? How fast is he? 207? That doesn't seem that fast. He's got a speed boost from somewhere, right? Like 20 speed or something. So we can outspeed that team. We can Vader. We can just force crush, you know, kill her. The rest is academic at that point. We'll kill Kenobi and the battle will be over. I feel like that's super easy without Anakin here. And she's got just health mods, right? So we should be able to just cull her straight up, right? She's not getting a protection up buff from anywhere at the start of the battle. So as long as I go first, we just put it on C-3PO, force crush him, cull her, kill him. Game, set, match. Right? Am I missing something, guys? Easy Padme team with no... The Padme team is weak sauce. Is this a hyperdrive account? I believe it is not a hyperdrive account. Hyperdrive would have the Phoenix ships in it, and I didn't see those. Maybe I just missed them or wasn't paying attention, but no, I don't think it's a hyperdrive account. I think it's a guy who's got a lot of good account building strategy, but he's just not committing to relics like I would think. But that's, I mean, there's all kinds of different ways to play. Vader can solo for sure. Please for the culture. If they crit Padme, then GK gives out crit immunity and protection up, but Vader can brute force through it. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's maybe get that one going first. You know what? Let's do the normal thing and just see the back wall before we get carried away with putting Vader in there. So here we're just going to pick Padme. We're going to be super safe because he's got Dooku, he's got Nest, he's got annoying stuff. And we still have troopers and Vader and the Jedi. So whatever he's got on the back wall, if he's got Geos on the back wall, we can maybe try something else against the Padme. So we can do that. I'm just going to hit Nest. Single attack. All right, then let's kick her on out of here. Okay, now we can leave her alone for a second. We'll get the buffs, the Nutes on. Let's just go for Retribution, clear those buffs off, finish off Nest. And then we'll pay the taxes. And then start smashing on this Nute. Give ourselves some healing and protection up. Okay. Let's just kick Nute. Finish him off. Finish this off once, and then I'm not going to pay the taxes. We'll just kill him. 51 banners. Fine, fair enough. Ain't no party like an overkill party. Alright, Grievous and clones. Grievous. This is pretty nice. This is hard for my troopers to deal with. This is hard for my troopers to deal with. How do we deal with up here? with troopers. So if I do the mass assist, Padme will get protection up. So the troopers are a bad matchup here against Padme. Not bad, not good. Not sure if I get the kill on her if I just go in with the troopers, buff up, Piet gives, Stark gives, they all attack. If I had Snow Trooper in here, it would be no problem. If I had my big damage boy in here, I would have no problem doing this team. But I have to use my 3 officers, right? I have to use Stark, Piet, Veers to make all this stuff work. That's not going to work. Alright, so we Vader that. Trooper this. And then I don't know what we've got left against Grievous. What do we even have left against Grievous? You know what we could do? We could try our little gimmick team against these guys with this guy, and who do we have left? Maybe even Palpatine. Do that. And see if we could take out the troopers that way, just with a bunch of assists, stuns, Sith Trooper. They probably can't really get through Kylo Ren that easily. He'll get some taunts up. Do they have the Arc Trooper? Is this the Arc Trooper? No, that's 5s. So they don't really have buff removal, right? She doesn't remove buffs. So once I'm taunting, they're stuck behind the taunt with crew. So as long as we can kill Rex first, we should have this no problem, right? Just rip their face off. Vader up top, troopers down south. Yep, I think so. I think we're going to try that gimmick team here, though, first. I think we're going to try that team and see if we can beat it. So do we do, let's see, crew lead like this to give him more turns. Critical damage, critical speed when a first order ally gets 15% turn meter. And then he can just trigger more. And then with Vader, what we'll do, we'll take Vader with Wat Tambor. We'll take Vader with Wat Tambor. Are the Jedi better than this team? Are the Jedi better than this team? I don't think so. This team has a lot of upfront damage. It's got a lot of upfront damage, and once we get the taunt going, we're in good shape. But they'll go first, right? That's the problem. Let's take a look at this. Sorry to take so long, guys, but I keep getting in a hurry and losing Grand Arenas because I'm hurrying up, and I feel like I've got to take my time. 208. 179. All right, let's catch up on chat over here. Trooper the Grievous, Jedi the Clone. Jedi the Clones? I like Palp Lead better. No buff removal, just need to have enough damage to power through the Barris healing. Zeta on 5s, be careful. Or use Jedi. Okay. Alright. Let's just stall harder. So we'll go here. We'll go with the Vader lead with Wat Tambor. Do you guys feel like I need Palpatine to be able to do the Force Crush? Or am I good just taking Wat and doing the Force Crush as part of the massacre? I think I'm fine with this, right? Is this fine? Or do I need to add one more character just to be sure? Because we could put Palpatine right here. We could just stick Palpatine in here. Or Piet. Put Piet in here. That would leave us Trooper. What else do we have? You know, I feel like we need to do this to be secure. It's probably overkill. Probably overkill. This? Palp lead Vader if you want to a third run it. Don't bring Watt against Padme. Why not bring Watt against Padme? As long as I'm not targeting her with the assist. Oh, you're saying because Watt assists, and if I don't kill him with the culling, then I'll give her a bunch of extra protection. Run Palp lead Vader. If you want a third, run it. So you're saying Palpatine lead with Vader, and if we want a third character, we run that. Okay, who would we have as a third character? Buff removal. Somebody to remove buffs. Or another Empire character. Could bring in a stun, this, that, the other thing. This is all we really got. The Marauder. Okay, we'll do it this way. Here we go. Does Padme have her second Zeta? Oh, maybe I made some bad assumptions. Alright. Oh man, I messed it up already. I brought in Palpatine lead so I could do yeah, that's no good. Alright, well let's see if we can call him. And then we'll just smash our way through Padme this way. Zappy zappy. Alright, fine. Just do some damage to Padme. Get her out of here. It's fine. 54 banners. It's fine. Okay, so now we can save the troopers for Grievous. And we can come up here. And we can try either the Jedi. How much galactic power in Jedi do we have? 51. Okay, 51, or this team is... Oh, I used that. Oh, I used my Palpatine up top. Alright, well that settles that. We'll try the Jedi first. This should be fine. It should be fine. Overkill is better than a cleanup battle. Amen to that. Amen. Amen, my brother. Okay. We don't want to use the buff sharing yet. Okay, let's just do that. I don't care if he's got taunt because I want to kill him anyway. We'll do that. And now we'll share buffs. We'll do a basic again to get foresight. And then we really got to get Rex out of here before he does crazy stuff. Let's do the big hit. Alright. Embarrassing. These Jedi are doing good. Look at them. Look at these little guys. Tearing it up. Oh, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Did you see it? Did you see it? We got the Zeta on Yoda now. Yoda Zeta. So we gets the foresight when we do the buff sharing. Alright, get in there, Yoda. Get her. Nice. Too easy. Barely an inconvenience. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's pound our way through Grievous. I think we can kill Grievous. I'm banking on us being able to just one-shot this Grievous. I'm just going to zero in, target his face. Stark's going to get this, and we're going to kill Grievous in one go. 1, 2, 3. Get him, boys. Oh, no. Thought for a second there I wasn't going to get him. But we got him. We took him down. He's going down, down. Just put it on auto. That way I can take my Groovy Mandalorian cup and get me a drink of slightly watermelon flavored water. Oh, was that KYBER? Did I see KYBER flash up there? Was that KYBER? I gotta go out and check, guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. KYBER for the season. More feats. Promote to KYBER. So excited. Alright, let's get in there and see what we got for shippies. 308,000 galactic power, so this is a Gear 12 Bosk, which is pretty stout. Anakin, 5s. Alright. Anakin's the threat, so we gotta kill him first. Alright, we'll kill Anakin first. We'll do that and we'll do that. Get around the Houndstooth if we need to. Alright, ladies and gents, in we go. 800k focused alt. What's a reasonable guild GP to look for? Somewhere between 170 and 220,000, I would say. Or just look for 250,000. Just go straight for a guild that's doing light and dark side Geo. See if you can get in. See if you can get in. Go for broke. Go for the big boys. Okay, let's just do this so that we don't upset Bosk. That way we can get to this juicy Anakin and kill him in one hit. Alright, now we just gotta muscle our way through this Bosk. There's no other way to do it with this Geo fleet as I've got it right now. Anakin was posted on defense. So we're just grinding away. We're going to bring in Diplomeister. Go ahead and get back some health and protection. Another tank. Ooh, he's committed to the defense here. He's committed to the defense. Oh, nope, nope. I can switch over to this guy now. Let's give this to... should we give it to Sunfac or should we just hold on to it for now? We don't want the defense down on him, really. Okay, let's work on him instead. Because we'll be able to get through. Alright, this should take the Houndstooth really low. Yeah, okay. Let's get him stunned. Now we'll switch back to him. We don't want to feed him any protection that we don't have to. By a ship that's not doing big damage. We'll just wait around again, wait for us to get back around to the mass assist skill. Let's see. We can target him, bring in this. Call an assist from Spy. That did nothing. Yikes. That Houndstooth, though, look at that thing. Crazy. Crazy how much damage that thing's eaten up. Alright, let's get back over here and just finish this guy off. We need to kill a ship. We're not killing anything. Ah, and he's got his ult now. Okay. Let's see. Gotta kill it. Get it. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's do that. Get a stun on him again. Sunfac is about to go down if we don't do something here. My goodness. This is like crazy tough Houndstooth. Cassian has a Dispel. Cassian's Dispel is awesome as long as... as long as there's not a breach on somebody. Pretty sure I had somebody with a breach on them. Alright. Let's get... Oh, man. Got taunt on this guy now. They just keep passing around the taunt. This team is some good. Alright, get the offense up. Let's get through that. Let's get this Rex out of here now. Turn meter. Get Rex out of here. Get him gone. Let's do that. And this. Get tenacity down in case I need it. Oh boy, is he going to get another alt off? I really don't want him to get another alt off. But it seems like he's going to be getting suspiciously close. Get fives. Man. Talk about working for it. Work, work, work. Work, work, work. Full clear, boys. Full clear. 13, 19 banners. All right, let's catch up on chat here. I have 2 Zetas ready. Got hyperdrive a couple weeks ago. Really close to getting Chewie. So saving a Zeta for him, but who else do I think you should Zeta? My opinion, building Geos and Zeta-ing Geo Brute Alpha is the best first Zeta in the game, followed closely by Darth Vader's Merciless Massacre. Those, I think, are the 2 best new player, free-to-play, whatever you want to call it, Zetas in the entire game. One man's opinion. All right. All right, all right, all right. Did we complete any feats at all? No, nothing. We got 2 more on my first attempt. That's squad and fleet, and then we got that. Okay. So I can probably close out 150, 3, 10, 4, 20, 445. Okay. All right. Rank 41. That's cool. Top 50 if I can hold it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. You guys got any questions that you want to ask over in chat? Anything we need to look at, or shall I go straight into the Aleura arena? What do y'all think? Nick Wilson says that was ugly, that fleet battle. Yeah. Persistence, persistence, persistence. All right, I have Zetas on both Vader, Merciless Massacre, and No Escape. Okay, that's cool. They should be recommending the 6th Zeta. Is it worth it to buy the hyperdrive bundle if I'm level 74? The hyperdrive bundle is the very best gear pack in the game. So if you ever want to spend money in the game and you say, I want to get the best value for my money that I can, the hyperdrive bundle is it. Whether you're level 74 or whether you're 85 and already have 2 million galactic power, just the gear that you get out of that bundle it makes it worth the $100 on that alone. So don't think of the hyperdrive bundle as a way to build a bunch of teams. If you think of it as a gear pack that also just happens to give you a bunch of characters, then yeah, at level 74, anytime you want it, the hyperdrive bundle is the best value in the game. Joseph says, what speed should CLS have at Relic 3? I currently have him at 251. Luke is a reasonably fast character, right? He's pretty quick. I feel like he can pretty easily get into the 270s and 280s, right? Let me just go take a look at my Luke. He's got a speed set on him, and he's 267 with some bad speed. So he's what, 272 or 172? 172 base speed. Yeah, having him at plus 100 speed, I think, seems about right, because you can put a speed arrow on him for 30, and then if you get, like 10 everywhere else, that's another 50. It's 80. So yeah, between 80 and 100 bonus speed on him is good. And then of course, if you have a speed set, it gives you a little more. But that's how I would look at it. 270 with a non-speed, 270 with a speed set, 250 something without a speed set. So if you've got him already modded for like crit damage, crit chance, something like that, and you've got 251 speed, that's plenty, I would say. Loquitur, what are your thoughts about rushing a Dark Trooper on a new account and making him your first relic? I think that would be a terrible idea. I mean, the Dark Trooper is a terrifying character, but he's only terrifying because you have Piet to give him the Emperor's Trap, or the ambition skill, or whatever it's called, and you have the other troopers to call assists, and that's what makes the Dark Trooper a crazy character. Anybody who has a Relic 8 Vader is going to be in a stronger position than somebody who has a Relic, similar Relic Dark Trooper. So no, I mean, I think he's a fantastic character to add to your Imperial Trooper team, but yeah, he's not a standalone solo kind of character. He's big damage, but if you put him in against a team by himself, he's going to get debuffed all into the dirt, get stunned, get dazed, and not do what you want him to do. So, no, he's a good character. If you want to build him, go ahead and build him, but not as your first relic. My opinion. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Caesar says, I think I'll buy it. All right, good on you, man. If that's good and that's what you want to do, then that's awesome. Griff says, if you're going to spend $100 in the game, buy Hyperdrive Bundle first, no questions asked. It's the best offer in the game. If you're not spending that money for crystals, but if you're not spending that money, crystals for energy refreshes. Yep. The only problem with the Hyperdrive Bundle is the bloat. You get a bunch of teams you won't be working on for a long time. Yeah, but it typically is going to mean that you get matched up against other Hyperdrive Bundle teams in Grand Arena, so it's not terrible. As long as you don't try to build everything that you're given in the Hyperdrive Bundle, just build the 4 or 5 teams that you really want to build. Follow the beginner's guide. Phoenix, Geos, Empire team, just follow that same guide with the Hyperdrive Bundle, and you'll do great in Grand Arena. You'll still do good. You'll have about 400,000 galactic power that's not helping you as much, but it's not horrible bloat. It's really not. But Spy is first relic. Now that's a trend. Spy was my second relic, wasn't it? I did Snowtrooper first, I'm pretty sure. That's Snowtrooper though. Yep, that's Snowtrooper first. Griff says bloat equals unusable stuff. Hyperdrive gives you usable stuff. Yep. Helpful shortcuts. On the same page with Griff again. Nice. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and start checking out this Grand Arena. And the first thing we have to do, we have to look at the sadness. Loss. That guy just kept picking away and playing battles for hours. And for as many dropped battles as he had, he still finished everything. Still finished his dinner. So, yeah, I'm impressed with this. I did not think that this guy still had enough on offense with all the stuff that he put on defense. But yeah, I got 3 full holds against him. And didn't stop him. He just kept going. One shot on both my fleets. No good, guys. No good. So it really hurts me that I'm not putting down my Galactic Legend on defense. So this Grand Arena season, I've been trying to keep my SLKR on offense and not use him as much on defense and try to get more full clears. And it's not working out for me. I gotta say, I've been disappointed with the result. Really, I have. I feel like I need to start putting my Galactic Legend back on defense. I get less full clears, but I get more wins. So probably have to go back to that. Even though having SLKR on offense and being able to roast the Darth Revan team with one character feels pretty good. But yeah, it's not getting me any victories. I've dropped 3 battles already. 1 in the first round, 1 in the third round, and now 1 here in the 4th round already. So best I can have is a 9-3 season, which is off my usual pace. I don't like losing 3 games in the same season, and I still got 2 more to play. I mean, I could end up with an even worse record than that. So, really, not liking 3v3s, guys. I don't mind 3v3s, but man, I hate playing this all the time. Kind of sick of it. Excited to go back to 5v5. If they announce that the next Grand Arena round is going to be 3v3, I'm going to be jumping off a building somewhere. That's not true. That's an exaggeration. But I won't like it, for sure. Alright. Is Rey a viable first Galactic Legend for free-to-play? Yes. But don't do it. Do not do Rey as your first Galactic Legend if you're free to play. The reason is, when you build Rey, the team that Rey works well with, or most of the teams that Rey works well with, are not the characters that you build to unlock Rey. So you get the Rey, and then you still need to build a team around her. So you're like 15 relics in before you have a stable Rey team. It's not what you want. If you build SLKR, it's the same amount of work as a Rey team, and you already have his team built, and he does well in raids, and he does well in conquest, and Rey is just a PvP character. She'll dominate the squad arena for you, and she'll do really well in defensive Grand Arena. But don't do it as your first GL. Don't do it. Not a good choice. Alright, so we looked at this guy. He's very similar to us. Same kind of stuff we're used to seeing. 7-star Negotiator, 7-star Malevolence. Endurance is all built out with a relic mace. Finalizer's only at 6 stars though, so maybe an offensive fleet there for him. So he's got 4 good fleets, at least 1 good cleanup fleet, and then he's still got home 1 and some other stuff in the background. So fleets for days. What should the first relic trooper be for the Techno Union path? Well, as you guys know, I'm a fan of letting the game dictate a little bit what characters I build. So whichever one of your troopers happens to manage to get to gear tier after gear tier, and whichever one gets to gear 12 first is the one I'd relic first. That's the way I would do it. If you had to pick one, you might pick Moff Gideon as your first one. He's super fast, and for some reason, his basic attack hits like a freight train. Moff Gideon's basic attack is some good. It really is. I don't know what kind of multipliers they've got on it, but he hits hard. Alright, so a bunch of relic ships up there. Rey's Millennium Falcon is kind of built up. Geos, shuttle, all that stuff, right? So good competent fleets. Over in characters, we've got the SLKR, Skywalker, both Revans, Kylo, Grievous, Malak. All the stuff that you would expect to see in an account like this. Wat Tambor Relic 7. Not messing around with that Wat Tambor. Troopers. Beskar. Check this guy out. Hello there, Relic 4 Beskar Armor Mandalorian. That's cool. And then, yeah, all the stuff that you would think. Ayla Secura down here, so I guess he's going for Grandmaster Kenobi. Or Jedi Master Kenobi, or whatever. So he's going for a second Galactic Legend. It looks like it's going to be Kenobi. Look at this Relic 8 Kenobi. There we go. Good stuff. Alright, so we're just going to do something slightly different than what we did in the last few rounds. So what I'm going to do with my defense, I divided my defense up into good guys. We put all the good guys here. And we just put Lucifer on defense, right? Like, I'm having a hard time figuring out how to use her. She keeps dropping battles for me, and I'm getting very frustrated trying to figure out how to use this character in 3v3. You know what? I'm just going to make my opponent deal with her There she is. Put that team on defense. Put Revan on defense. Put Mon Mothma on defense. There you go. 3 good guys. All in a row. And as you would expect from a Sith Lord, we've simply put the good guys in front of the bad guys. And we're hoping the bad guys hold, but we put the good guys in front just to, you know, just to get killed. Get in the way until they get to the real challenge. And then these are less challenging teams. I didn't put my Triumvirate in here. I played, let's say, less challenging teams on the back wall. This Kylo Ren is really the only team. So I'm saving more for offense this time. I keep running into that where I've got like, I need one more offensive team and I don't have it. So I've lightened up my defense a little bit. I did put CLS down here. Again, with a bunch of these banner stealing teams, I just threw together a bounty hunter team here. So I'm just kind of filling in some gaps in front of fleets here and just let them beat fleets. But I'm saving my Triumvirate and giving myself a little more offensive power this time in an attempt to not run out of teams. Ewoks on defense. We got a nest here, but luckily it's not a big relic nest. This looks super annoying. I don't think I can old school Kylo Ren that. Can I? Probably can. What do you think? Kylo Ren masked against this? Will he go through nest? I think he will. Every time she attacks, we'll be able to wear her down, and he hits hard enough that she shouldn't be able to recover all that. I think we could probably Kylo Ren that. Mandalorian team. I have no idea what to expect out of this team, but it has a relic Jango on it, so that's good. This is, you know, just kind of a throwaway team. All right, so that front wall isn't that much of a challenge. Over here we've got a Nute team with Dooku and a Magna Guard. This is really a lightweight defense, isn't it, guys? What am I missing? This defense is like really lightweight. I feel like I cut through this pretty easily. He must have the back wall stacked, or he just kept everything for offense. OG Kylo can take that easy. All right. Who are you Zeta-ing that you can't spare 1 or 2 for CLS? Everyone else. All right. Do a lot of players in your GP range not have Revans? No, everybody in my GP... If you're talking to me, everybody in my GP range has Revans. Separatist down bottom. I don't know if you scouted. I didn't scout. Honestly, guys, I've been having troubles keeping up with everything, with the channel, with the game, and I'm just kind of not taking a lot of time on these anymore. I didn't look up his Swigo GG and see what other stuff he's done in the past. So it's a new discovery for us. So this is a Geo team spy and soldier, I think. So this is kind of the hard-hitting threesome here. What do you think? Should we just take in... we can kill that with Vader, no problem. I feel like we could also do it with Triumvirate. We could bring in Triumvirate. Although there's a risk that if that spy hits hard enough, he could potentially take out Nihilus and annoy the heck out of me. That would be super annoying. So do we throw away a Vader, just being safe? Or do we put in Triumvirate? What else do I have that could take out Geos? You know, guys, I kind of want to try and experiment. I kind of want to try and experiment. But I don't think it'd be good. Nah, it's not good against these Geos. Nope. Not with a relic spy. I may just have to Vader this, guys. I don't know what else I have that's going to do what I want. I think I just have to Vader it. Do Stark, Armor, and Hoda. To see if it would have worked last time. I think having the Sith trio is probably smarter. They're more flexible than Vader. Alright. Okay, so we save Triumvirate. We just go in here. We throw in a Palpatine, a Vader, and where's my Shore Trooper? I feel like I must have a Shore Trooper in here somewhere. Where's my Shore Trooper? There he is. I'll just put him in to take a bump in case we get too many counterattacks that they're not going into characters that we care about. So then we can come in, we can do the Force Crush, we can do Merciless Massacre, we can take out the Spy, the rest is academic. I don't think we need Watt for this, do we? Nah. Just get in there and make this happen. Alright. So we do this. Big hits. Merciless Massacre. Get rid of the Spy first. Or don't. We could just miss getting rid of the Spy. Got rid of the Soldier, though. That's good. Let's just do that. Remove some health and protection from the pool. Zap him. Oh, we needed that stun. We needed that stun on Brute Alpha. Okay, he'll get the Brute back now. Super annoying. And the Spy is back. That's what... Spy is back down there in stealth. We gotta get our taunt back going. Alright, was that the... Was that it? I think that was it. I think he just used the Assassinate ability. Okay. Vader should be back to Merciless Massacre, right? Okay. We can do this. Get the debuffs. Get Merciless Massacre. Call him out for real this time. Hit him. Hit him. Force Crush again. And what? Come on, man. How is this possible? Well, we'll just keep lowering the health pool. Alright, let's do that. Come on. One more time, guys. I'm going to do Merciless Massacre first. Do that. Do this. Finally. I guess we did need Watt. Vader isn't critting. Yep, he was on strike for us that matchup. Not very efficient banners. Alright, what do we have that can take care of this droidica with no problem? Let's see. What do we want to do here? This can be... Let's see. We could do a dirty win with troopers. I don't really want that. This we have to have somebody that removes buffs. So we could do the trooper team here, right? Just throw a team at it that's maybe not the most efficient team in the world, but it's going to save teams in case he's got stuff on the back wall, right? So we can just go in there and do this. Yep. This is what I mean. They did something to Vader. Vader forgot to hit the gym before the matchup. Culling Blade is weak today. Alright, let's call Rex to assist here. Let's give this over to 5s. 5.5. Alright, let's see. Poggle. Let's get this off of him. Call that assist from the turret. get him to take a turn. Oh man, these boys are like hitting like wet noodles today. What's going on here, lads? How many dodges can we get? Let's see. You can go. Do that. We'll get rid of the Sunfac. Yeah, we're just gonna keep picking away at him, I guess. Tenacity up. Hit him. Hit him. Done. Dirty win. 52 banners. I guess we only dropped 2 banners. Technically, it's not so bad, right? Alright, what can we do here? We gotta have something that has some sustainment so that we can live through all of his garbage. I gotta say, guys, I was inspired by last Grand Arena, and I kind of want to try the Armorer. I want to try this Marauder, right? Because I think when we saw how well we could solo with, you know, Stark or whoever that was, once we got the Armorer buff on Stark and got all those counterattacks, it was pretty good. So if we could load up on Sith Marauder and have him doing all the counterattacks, it could be pretty neat. And then, I don't know, just put Sidious in to get the extra damage. And they gain offense whenever they score a critical hit. So, I mean, he would build up over time and go crazy. So I kind of want to try that team out, you know, see if I can make it work against somebody. All right. Maybe not here, though, because if he stuns me, then he just sit there doing a whole lot of nothing. All right. Who do we take in against this? Again, I got a lot of teams that can beat this, but I want to take in something that's good enough to beat it without throwing away a really good team. Bounty Hunters, maybe? Maybe Bounty Hunters are the answer. They're good, but not too good, right? I put my Aura Sing on defense. So we just have to take in this little Bounty Hunter team with Bosk and Mandalorian and Grief Karga. Do that. Let's see what people are saying. Alright, I'm currently first in the Division 7, but my last opponent looks tough. Oh, that's cool, man. You're first? That's awesome. That's awesome. Alright. Poof away my Magna Guard. Alright, let's get in there. Let's get in there. And he's the weakest, so we're just going to go all in on him and start working on the contract. I'm going to do it this way. And then call him. There you go. All right. Now we'll get the taunt. Pay the taxes. Can't shoot Nute yet. Still can't shoot Nute. I feel like we're going to be shooting this Magna Guard for a long time. It's going to make it very inconvenient to try to get our contract going. Alright, pay the taxes. Just keep attacking into this Magna Guard. Yawn all day. Sooner or later, he's going to be the lowest enemy. And we'll actually finish off this contract. Doesn't look like that's anytime soon, though. We'll just put it in auto. Oh, I don't think auto removes extortion, does it? Yeah, auto may not remove extortion, so we better we better keep it in manual. All right, Magna Guard down. Good enough, good enough. We brought a team with sustain. That's all we needed to do. 54 banners. Mando can ignore You're right. I could have been ignoring taunt to target Nute. Yeah, worked out just fine anyway. All right. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So I can just come in here with SLKR, right? I mean, SLKR just beats this team. I can probably one-shot this guy. Or if I stab him, put him under stun for 2 turns. They can't beat SLKR. I don't think. I'll be critting them all over the place. Right? Okay. Let's see what chat has to say. Old Ben lead. Bad Batch, no echo or tech is easy. Rebels don't look hard. GG and BAM are the difficult ones. Yeah, so I can go in here with Sith Eternal. Link these guys up. Take away all the damage. And then I don't care. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. He's not going to kill me with Whistling Birds with this Mando if I've only got the Sith Eternal. Because if I only bring in one character, he'll get 5, 6, 7 Whistling Birds, and that's it. That's the most he'll ever have, right? 7 Whistling Birds. And I don't see that he can kill C with 7 Whistling Birds. Am I wrong? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I'm happy to listen to anything you all got to say. SLKR against GG is easy. Okay. All right. Old Ben lead down here. So we just got to be super efficient. BAM cannot kill C at R4 and in 3v3. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so what do we want to do over here? We have to get super efficient wins over here. So we're saying here we can just use just this, right? We just bring him in. Nest is the only thing we really have to worry about. He'll take the other 2 out, no problem. And then I don't see any way that Nest is going to get through him without him winning. All right, let's get this in here and make sure. Test it out in theory, in practice. All right, starting out poorly. Whiff. I'm blinded. I can't see anything. All right, 3rd skill. Let's just do that. 3rd skill. And just keep 3rd skilling till this guy's dead. Right? Okay. Die. All right. Now we can do 2nd skill. 2nd skill. 3rd skill. Basic. 3rd skill. Oh, we didn't get it back. Did we? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, we got it. We got it. 56 banners on that. All right, that's good. Django will not have damage immunity. We've got to have one character that could kill him. Dare we do it? Should we do this, boys? That is tempting. That is tempting. Oh, man. So we still have Padme. And Padme feels like overkill here. But we could Padme that. We could just Padme this and be safe. I still need to do my trooper team somewhere. We could trooper this, right? This is super easy with troopers. So we can, and the reason I want to do that with troopers is because I believe it'll be a 54 banner win. Right, we can do that and also get 54 banners. Okay, let's do this. Keep it clean. Dark is not going to solo anything but the Ewoks. We'll take him in over here to solo Captain Phasma. This guy's a little bit beefy, so let's go ahead and target Phasma first. Get a kill under our belt. Well, let's do this. Because when Piet goes, we'll be able to get an assist. And that'll finish him off. Counterattack. Oh no. Oh no. Banner stealer. Banner stealer. Stole a banner from me. 53. Okay. Alright. That wasn't quite as clean as I liked. So we can Padme this, then. And again, it's not an underdog team, but the idea is we should be able to defeat them before they can do anything to significantly hurt us, right? I really hate it when people call BAM Bando. Save your heal with Padme until after Bo uses her AoE. Shouldn't I use it first right now to protect all of my natural protection? Well, or we can just kill Bo-Katan, which is also probably more effective. All right, let's do this just to get him out of here. Let's do this to protect my natural protection. Okay, that should be it. 54 banners. Done and done. Okay, Ewoks. We can nest those Ewoks easily. Let's go take a look at this back wall. And we're saying C here, solo, against this Mandalorian Beskar armor. And we're going to link here with here. And then we're just going to start deceiving everybody. Get deceived. Please be deceived. I almost noticed some whistling birds. Did anybody see that? Were there whistling birds? I think there were. Was there damage immunity? I think there was. Let's go over here. Let's hit Queel. Well, we don't have anything in our way like a taunt. Okay, well, we just gotta keep working on him. His protection's all gone. Let's get into our ult. Alright, now we just gotta make sure that he doesn't put the... No damage immunity, right? Well, this is instant defeat anyway, so it doesn't matter. Auto. 56 banners. That's pretty good. Doesn't get much more efficient than that. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren coming in against this General Grievous. We're going to stun this little guy first. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to do the big area effect first. Finish him off. I'll do the stun over here. Gets me back around to my area effect faster. Okay. Board. Board. Alright. Alright. We've almost got this Grievous. Die, Grievous, die. Alright, good. Solid. 55, close enough. Okay, killed Grievous without ever touching him. Nothing but the hands. Alright, we have something. I have to believe that we have something that can kill Ewoks super easy. Which one of these characters can just solo Ewoks? Him? Can he solo Ewoks? Because I can nest down here, right? Or I can nest here. Maybe I can't. There's no days or anything here. There's a blind. There's an ability block. Turn meter removal. He doesn't even have any stuff, right? Tenacity down. Learn control. Gains turn meter. He's not in the leader spot, so that doesn't matter. Let's see. Nihilus solo on Ewoks. Thrawn can solo Ewoks, but it's dicey. Bersier says, hey DL, I started a new account about 2 months ago and was able to get top 20 fleet for the first time because I watched you. Cool. Nice. I'm happy with that. If you kill CLS first with Nest, it's not a problem. Okay. These are low-level characters. I feel like that's barely an inconvenience. I keep saying that. I'm stealing that from Screen Rants. If anybody doesn't know what Screen Rants are, go out there and watch some Screen Rants. The what are they called? Movie pitches, screen pitches, whatever. They're hilarious. Crack me up. That guy cracks me up. All right, let's try Nest. We're going to experiment here for the sake of efficiency. We're going to try Nest here. And then we're going to try something a little different against the Ewoks. All right, target Luke. Dodged. Dodged, dodged, dodged. All right, let's just do the big hit. Okay. Die, Luke, die. Die. Dodged. Good gravy. Alright, he's dead. Chupio's dead. And now we just gotta finish off. 55 banners. Feels good. What do we have that kills these guys? We've got a 7-star Cody and 3-star other stuff. Like this is paper defense. Really a paper defense. All right. Let's do this with this and this. What do you guys think of that? Just send in the Sith Marauder and let him maraud. I thought it was high enough tenacity. All right. Let's try this with Marauder. How do I even have this Marauder modded? Okay, we've got a little bit of tenacity, a bunch of defense. This is a very defensive Marauder. A very defensive Marauder. Try this against the Ewoks. I prefer Nihilus solo for banners. Nihilus solo for banners. Let's take a look at my Nihilus, because he doesn't have a Zeta. So you guys always tell me, like, this is good, and then it doesn't work, and you're like, oh, you don't have the Zeta. So I don't have a Zeta on Nihilus. Does he still solo these guys with no Zeta? No Zeta at all. And he's gonna convert all of his offense to health steal. Nihilus doesn't need any Zeta. Why would you ever want a defensive Marauder? The defensive Marauder is... Okay, on his skills, he gets all kinds of health steal and defense and tenacity for each buff. And he gets all kinds of offense for each debuff. So if you bring in... Like if I put him in a garbage team where he's the only relic, the opponent brings in some Gear 12 stuff and says, you know, hey, I'll just lowball this and kill this guy. And you can't kill him. Because he's a lot thicker than you think. And every time you do damage to his health, he immediately gets another turn and does all kinds of damage. And he's got nutso health steal. So you can never kill him. He just times out. He'll time out a team. That's what it's for. It's a timeout team. But if the opponent commits enough to kill him, then there's nothing you can do. But if they don't commit enough to kill him, time him out. Alright, tenacity down makes it so the only chance to resist is a 15% base resist chance. Alright, I don't know anything about this Nihilus solo here that we're talking about against the Ewoks, but you know what? We're just going to go ahead and put in a Relic 5 Nihilus, and I'm going to put my full trust in Griff. Full trust in Griff. And we're going to target this Elder. Ewoks are going to take 122,603 turns, because that's what they do. Just put it in auto, right? Yoink. Alright. Nihilus is in the yellow. He's not getting a... oh, there he goes. Alright, Elder. Try to bring him back. Ha ha. Fooled you. Okay. Come on, get in there. Alright. Get your health back. Heal up. Heal up. Nope. Didn't get it. 55. It worked out, though, in the end. It did work out in the end. Probably should have killed Wicket first. He would have brought him back, but I just could have killed him over and over again. He looked pretty weak. But, just used to trying to kill that first. Alright, so this team, what do we have left that can kill this team? No problem. No questions asked. What is the least amount that we can do here? Like this? Maybe even this? Just Treya? Treya solo? They do a lot of debuffs, right? So we could just do Treya solo. Treya beat him solo? Gideon? Alright, bad idea. Don't trust Griff. What do you guys think of a Treya solo? Because these guys all do debuffs, right? This is special damage, 35% less. Stun the primary target for 1 turn. Treya doesn't really care. She gets extra protection, and if they assist each other, she gets good stuff, right? Wrecker will be... I mean, he's not going to be that big. He's only 3 stars. Bring in Scion and Treya just to be safe. Gideon and Armored Duo. I don't know. I like the idea of Treya and Scion, and just... Again, we have to try to absolutely maximize our banners, because this guy kept everything for offense. So if he out-banners us, then we lose. Alright, let's isolate the Wrecker. feel like that's the right thing to do. So that he can't do shenanigans out of turn. Alright. And then we just work on things. Wheel. Here we go. Killing, Wrecker. Almost getting to the held by hatred. Got it. Yummy. Let's see. Isolate, yeah, whatever. Give Treya some protection up, I guess. Let's kill Cody. He seems annoying. He's got more stars than the other guys. It's funny, he's got more stars, but he's got like 4 hit points compared to them. It's crazy. Crazy how good these guys are. What do we get here? Alright, get protection back. 53 banners, 54. Best we can do with what we've got. And we've got tons of offense left over. So we saved a lot on offense, and he made it so that we just wasted it on offense. Alright. What about Thrawn +1? He can counterattack them to death and has more protection recovery potential. Well, I dropped 1 banner on the Triumvirate, right? 53, I could have... I think I just dropped 1 banner. Did I get 54 on that or not? I think I got 54. Already forgot. I have to go back and take a look. Okay, what do we got here? We've got the Negotiator, which is where we have to take in the usual suspects. And as always, we need 1 more ship just to be sure. We're going to bring in Ahsoka as that last ship. Okay. Let's get in there and beat some Negotiator. When do we get balloon noises? You've been having balloon noises all along. You may not be aware that you've been hearing balloon noises, but it's scraping along my ceiling for this whole broadcast. So, maybe I could probably duplicate the sounds on the microphone. It's like this. Something like that. Hopefully that wasn't too ridiculously loud and annoying. I probably blew out somebody's headset. Oh, that wasn't good. That's not good. Whose birthday? Nobody's birthday. I got balloons for Father's Day. It's my Father's Day balloons floating around in the ceiling. Boom. All right. Oh, this Anakin's going to have 9 lives the way we've played it here because we killed him too quickly. So he got an extra life, and then he's getting an extra life again. Let's see. Let's steal from him. Bring in this so that we can kill Anakin again. Put him under stealth again. But it's okay, because I got oranges. Alright, let's just get rid of that. Okay, Shuttle hard at work. He's still got the unending loyalty, so we'll just get a dodge over here. Keep him stunned. Now we got daze on everybody. Alright, Anakin. We got to get back around to Anakin here. There, we got him. That's cool. We're in rough shape now. We gotta do something fast here. Ooh, this is not good. Okay. Let's bring in Plo to give ourselves some time. Man, that Ahsoka hits hard. Yikes. Alright, well, let's do what we can over here. Get some protection up, power up. Let's see. Alright, we'll do this. Probably gonna die here. Oof. The daze is killing me. Alright. We'll get this Ahsoka in here. See what we can do for damage before we die, right? We gotta hurt one of these guys before we die. Let's give Ahsoka another turn. I feel like we're gonna lose this for sure. So at this point, we're just trying to inflict as much damage on the starting 3 ships as we can, so that when we bring in our cleanup fleet, we'll be able to get this. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. And then we'll do this for area effect and whittle him down a little more. Best we can do. Alright. Well, there you saw it, boys. I think that's the first time my First Order fleet has failed to that extent. So, let's go down here and take care of this Empire fleet here. Let's... Why did it leave Plo in as a reinforcement instead of Ahsoka? That's weird. So Plo must have been an earlier reinforcement and it pulled Ahsoka out from behind her. That's weird. Okay, let's do Thrawn with Geos or Thrawn with Empire. Let's think about this. So if I bring in Geos, we're stuck behind this. If I bring in Empire, it's pretty much a base race, and he'll go first and he'll get the first. He'll get the first target lock. It's a coin flip, right? It's a coin. His Vader's only 5, so I don't know. Do I have like 1 more speed than him on my Vader? Not that it matters. 187. And then my Vader is... Come on, be 188. 192. Okay. Okay, so I'm definitely faster than him. So that means I'll be able to put up my target lock and get my taunt going too. Okay. This is doable. So we can do this. We'll bring in this guy as a reinforcement. This guy. Another tank in case we need taunts. And this guy in case we need assists. And we'll just kind of mirror match it, right? Mirror match it up. Who do you think has more damage to take out the TIE Bomber first? That's your priority target. The Geos can take out the TIE Bomber first. The problem is, if I bring in 3 Geos, Vader's going to kill the soldier. Vader's going to kill the soldier before I can do anything about it. Alright, this, let's see. Let's just target Vader. Vader can't be dodged. So that makes things better already. Okay. We'll do the same to them. Boof. I don't want to do the carpet bomb yet, so we're just going to wait. We're going to let him do it. Start working on that guy. Okay, let's do this. Get rid of all these target locks so we can target Vader. And buff immunity, dispel target lock from allies and grant them chaff. We don't want to do that yet. Okay, there we go. So we'll just get on. Oh, wow. Check that out. Check that out. We've got a, yeah, one of those Razor Crest things. A Razor Crest thingy. Do we want to do chaff again already? Yeah, let's do chaff. Why not? Let's keep that up. And then we'll just bomb him. Alright. Got ability block for days on these guys. Let's see. All allies recover 20% health, so get Vader some health back. Okay, let's see. Each debuff on target enemy, evasion down, ability block for 2 turns. Do that, and then we'll just keep poking away. Oh boy. That Razor Crest, though. Oh, got bombs on me now. Is that it, boys and girls? Is that going to be it? That might be it. I don't have anything to give him health and protection back, do I? What does this do? Protection up, retribution. All other allies gain stealth. I've actually got to give this to Vader so he doesn't blow up from the bombs. As embarrassing as that may seem, that's the way it's going to be. Alright. I am breached. Okay. Ow. Select an ally. Do that. Let's see. Let's do this again. Get chaff on. Just kill him. Alright. This should work, right? This works. Instant annihilate on the Razor Crest. Alright. So now we can go in here and try to clean this up with a Geo fleet. And what do we want for reinforcements with our Geos? We'll take, I don't know. This guy can do a big hit coming in. That guy will save for, clean up fleet number 7 if we need it. Let's see. We're down to the bottom of the barrel, boys and girls. We'll bring in that. And we'll bring in that if it gets that far. Alright, in we go. In we go. Dum-da-da-dum. Don't let me down here. Don't let me down. Alright. Come on, guys. Get a turn. Get a turn here. And they have the... Oh, man. Oh, man. It's able to do that ability right away. That just stinks. Alright, I think we can kill Plo twice. Let's kill Plo twice. Dead and... Nope. Nope. Already coming in with reinforcements. Sickening. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. We just got to keep attacking him, I guess. Alright, let's see. What do we got for reinforcements? Now, this puts a bomb on everybody, right? Something like that. Okay. Let's just do that. Do some more mining. Okay, let's see. Can I... Okay, he's got that. That's gone. Oh my goodness. 17 million protection. And then he gets taunt. Oh. And here's that Ahsoka back. Get offense up. I just really don't want to do that mass assist there. Do that. Do that. That Ahsoka. Man. 15 billion attack power there somehow. Okay, another reinforcement. Big damage somehow. What is this? If against allies with against things, okay, protects you. Okay, against enemies with no protection. All right. Phew. Drop the battle. So that's it. If he doesn't drop a battle on fleets, then he wins. If he can get all clean battles. But I got my trick fleet over here again. I put in my nasty little malevolence again. So we've got both the Negotiator and the malevolence on defense. So that'll be a challenge for him, at least. All right. Ugly. Jimmy Chino, what did I miss? Everything. You missed every single thing. You missed all of it. You missed all of it. But that's okay. It's a video. It's on YouTube. You can watch it later. That's awesome. We love that about YouTube. All right, boys and girls, for everybody who stuck with me through the whole thing, that's awesome. Love you guys. I am one Grand Arena round away from escaping this 3v3 nightmare. I suppose there's a whole bunch of people in the channel that love 3v3 and I keep complaining about it, but yeah, no, I just need to get good at 3v3. Just need to get good. I need to hire Zareth or End-All Be-All. I'll have End-All come over here and teach me how to use Ray. I wonder if he would do that. I'll reach out to him, see if he wants to do a collab on teach Loquitur how to use Lucifer. Can't wait for 5v5 season. Yeah. Griff says then we can go back to a normal schedule too. Be happy to be back on 5v5. Oh, Joey, man, I love you. I don't hate 3v3, but 5v5 is 122,300. Oh, 603. You got the number a little bit wrong. 122, 603. There you go. I love 3v3 because my roster is not deep enough for 5v5. My roster is deep enough for 5v5 because I make these wacky teams. And I'm telling you guys, this really puts you over the top in 5v5s if you can build teams that don't need all relic characters. You know, like this clone team, 1 relic, good enough. The Triumvirate, 3 characters, good enough. Just find teams that you can build for both offense and defense, where you can put in some relic characters, some not relic characters, and the team is good enough that they have to fight it. I honestly believe that's the key to doing well in 5v5. Like my Grievous team, look at this, 1 relic. Well, I've relicked the BB-8 now. I'll edit him out of this team. He won't go in this team anymore. I'll have a different droid in this team. Potentially that guy. So, yeah, Grievous can still steal banners. You don't care as long as one of these droids die and he gets to take an attack and go over and steal banners. This team is very susceptible to Revan. So if you bring in Jedi Knight Revan against this team, you can mark Grievous, take him down, kill the rest of the team, and get high banners. Probably can't even steal a banner. But if you've used your Revan against this 88,000 power team, then that's a victory for me already anyway. So stretch them out, boys. Stretch those teams out. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for the evening. I appreciate you all. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Use the like saber on that like button. Crush it, smash it, crash it, kill it. Do whatever you need to do because that helps me, helps my channel. Join us over on the Discord. We've got a great community over there. You can see my mods talking in the chat here. Griff and Arva, Darth Vader, the Bokov fan, Biscuit. They're just excellent, awesome people, great players. And, you know, if I don't help you out over on the Discord, one of these guys will, or one of the other seasoned players that we got over there. So that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all very much for coming by, and I will see you in the next Holocron.